If you're new to the gym or inexperienced, you probably wondered, how do I use these machines? Aren't these the same? Should I stretch before or after the workout? And which stretching exercises should I do? Well, you're not the first one to wonder about those questions. Worrying about messing up an exercise or just not knowing where to start, it scares off more beginners than you think. Survey shows that nearly 50% of gym goers they quit within the first 6 months, often because they feel too intimidated to continue. But guess what? You don't have to be part of that statistic. I've helped plenty of clients cruise past that awkward phase, and once you get over it, your progress skyrockets. In this video, I'll share 3 simple steps to overcome gym anxiety and also show you a science-backed program that is super easy that everyone can do for free, so you don't have to waste time doing stuff that don't work. The number one reason why beginners feel so uncomfortable, lost, or even afraid of being judged in the gym is because the workouts they're doing is too difficult. To fix that, we need to create a system where it's almost impossible to fail, making it easier to build confidence and stay consistent. We compare ourselves to others. It's human nature. Like, have you ever stalked your ex new partner on Instagram just to see if she's upgraded or downgraded? Just me? Comparison is the thief of joy. If you constantly compare your starting point to somebody else's finish point, you'll lose motivation fast. But your World Cup final doesn't need to be doing a triathlon or having a six-pack. It could be just you doing your first pull-up or running your first mile. If you're obese or if you are recovering from a massive injury, that first mile might be a bigger achievement than somebody else's marathon. That could be your World Cup final. If the goals aren't truly yours, you'll burn out. I once dated this girl. She was a model, super hot, but don't worry, she's not that hot anymore. She actually just got cut from her model agency because she gained a little bit of weight. Why I'm smiling? None of your business. Anyway, I dated her for the wrong reasons. I dated her because my dad would say things like, "Wow, son, you really outdid yourself," or because my bros were jealous because she was really hot. But she was insane. We're talking top right on the danger zone on the hot crazy matrix. I wasted a lot of time in that relationship because I was chasing something that wasn't aligned with my values. I was living my dad's and my friends' values instead. And here's the thing. The same logic applies to the gym. If you follow someone else's fitness goals instead of your own, you're setting yourself up to quit. Sooner or later, you'll think, what's the point? I'm miserable every single second, and you'll just end up breaking up with the gym. Quit the workout. If you set your own goals based on your values, you'll be way more consistent. That's my point. And in the end, consistency will give you a better results. And the gym shouldn't be about chasing six-pack, having bigger arms or thinner waist just to impress a bunch of other people that you don't really know. It's really about improving your health metric, your energy levels, your confidence, your strength, your mental clarity. I think that should be the real reason why we train. A lot of people are scared of being judged in the gym, especially if they mess up an exercise. That's one of the most common reasons for gym anxiety. So step number 2 of the impossible to fail system is building confidence through familiarity. The more familiar you are with the gym environment, the more confident you'll feel. That's why I believe consistency, it starts with simplicity. So here's what I recommend. Ditch the fancy, overcomplicated stuff. Just start with an easy, structured workout plan. One that is so simple that you don't even have to think. If you're a beginner, skip the barbell or dumbbell exercises because they usually need a learning curve. Start off with machines. They're easy to use, reduce the risk of injury, perfect for beginners. Repeat the same simple workout 3 times a week and just slowly over time make it harder. That builds momentum, that builds confidence. Also, you can try to train during off-peak hours like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. or after 7 p.m. Fewer people, less pressure, way less anxiety for many of you. And if you can also try a smaller gym. Most of my clients feel way more confident in the beginning training at a smaller gym because fewer crowds, fewer eyes, easier to focus on the workouts. Let's act like this is a steering wheel. So I was 17, sitting in an empty parking lot, stalling the car every few seconds, and it felt like there was a million things to think about, from the clutch to the gearbox to the blinkers to the side mirrors. Honestly, back then my head was spinning. But then my dad said, Nobody came out of the womb with all the skills to thrive in life. Why did he say that, and what does that mean? The first time we start any job or learn any new skill, we all suck in the beginning. We all feel a little bit lost, maybe unqualified, but if we stick with it, we'll get better. The problem is that we tend to put insane amount of pressure on ourselves to be perfect right away. And here's the thing, there's no real pressure, we create it ourselves. A lot of beginners feel lost and uncomfortable because they feel like they're being watched or they're being judged because they don't know what they're doing. But in reality, 1, nobody's watching you as closely as you think. 2, no one judges you as harsh as you judge yourself. Having negative thoughts and being hard on yourself will lead to nowhere. Nobody came out of the womb with all the skills to thrive in life. You're gonna suck in the beginning at everything you do, and you should just accept it. But with time, if you continue, you'll get better. And eventually, it becomes like driving a car. Muscle memory. If you want an easy, simple plan, check out the link in the description. I put together a beginner-friendly workout plan that anyone can do, regardless if you have stepped your foot into the gym or not before. The entire program is based on machine exercises and simple exercises, so it's perfect for building confidence and getting familiar with the gym setup without feeling too overwhelmed. It's just 30 minutes each session, so it should be really simple for you to fit into your schedule, and that will help you build momentum in the beginning. And it's completely free because you're watching this video. Link in the description. Try it out, it will deliver results, and arriving with a plan will definitely help with gym anxiety. Overcomplicated exercises, especially the one you see on Instagram, like have you seen the lunges paired with the bicep curls? Makes no fucking sense. Those are two massively different muscle groups, especially in size, so you waste a lot of time doing lunges with the same weight as bicep curls. Anyways, many exercises looks good on social media, but they're not very effective. Usually they just leave people more confused and lost. And how is this relevant to you? After a couple of months, once you've gotten into the rhythm of training, it's normal to feel the urge to do more, to make things more advanced or make things more complicated. But here's the thing. Overcomplicating training and chasing perfection is exactly what will ruin consistency for many people. You don't need to work out for 2 hours or follow a complicated fitness plan for the perfect workout that will make you end up feeling lost. Focus on simple, effective movement and do them over months, preferably years, because the simpler it is, the easier it is to stick with. Step number 3 of the impossible to fail system is consistency over perfection. So Newton's first law of motion says that objects that are in motion, they stay in motion, but objects that are at rest, they stay at rest. If you keep going, even with short 30 minutes workout, you'll build momentum. If you stop, it becomes harder and harder to get going again. And if you're struggling to show up, get a personal trainer or a training partner, not because they magically get you fit, but they'll make you actually show up because you made a commitment. And it's important because consistency is everything. So don't aim for perfection, just aim to show up. Do what you can, even if it's just a short session. If you're looking to build confidence, feel better, or have more energy, then seriously, you should start working out. And if you're curious of what type of training I do something called hybrid training. This is a mix between running and weightlifting. In my opinion, it's the best way to train. Check out this video. This is where I break down how I build a hybrid training program step by step. But if you just want to build as much muscle as possible in the beginning, then check out the link in the description for the free program. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay healthy, keep thriving, and I hope I see you on the next one. Peace.